Hey everybody, it's me Stacey here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. Hey, how are you all doing? I hope you are having an amazing day so far. Welcome to our next Saturday with Stacey, YouTube class number 577, where I bring you a full-length, commercial-free, technique-based class using product you may already have in your crafty stash and showing you products you might not have seen before. Now, got a lot happening today, that is for sure. Huge class today featuring Hunkydory and Simple and Basic. So if you are new to our channel and you are joining me during the premiere, hi! There is a live chat going on right over here. That way, if you're on a desktop or a laptop, I think the chat is over here. And if you're on a different type of device, the chat may be down below. But if you are new or if you've been watching for forever, this is the time to say hey or say, I've never heard of Simple and Basic, or I love me some Hunkydory. It's a good opportunity for you to ask questions because I'm right there. I'm on the live chat right there with you, doing my best. I'll do my best to answer any questions that you have. And if you're new, say you're a newbie, you will be so welcomed. So many people will just start trickling in and saying hi and welcome and glad you're here. We are a pretty amazing community at Scrapbooking Made Simple, and the Scrapbooking Made Simple peeps are really more family than they are anything else. Now, community is about something I want to talk to you about just a little bit. So I'm going to ask you to indulge me. I have a story to tell, and it is about community. So before I get there, I have winner chicken dinner to talk about, and I have two people right here. Hello. These two lovely ladies have won $100 gift card here to Scrapbooking Made Simple. Yep, $100 gift card. We give 2 gift cards away every single week, and what used to be $25 and then they went to $50 and then they went to $75. Now they're keeping right about $100 every week, and you're like, well, how does it determine how much you give away? It's all about the likes. How many likes we have for this YouTube. So if you click like and you post a comment below, you stand a chance to be a winner chicken dinner, because we have random software that may just select your name. And it was up to 250 likes, it was $25. And then up to 500 likes, it was $50. And 750 likes, it was $75. And 1,000 likes, $100. But we're teetering up over 1,000 likes. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to maybe add a little bit more to it. If we're at 1,250 likes or 1,500 likes, maybe we're gonna have to up that ante, right? But for today, I have 2 lucky ladies who have won $100. It is already in your online account, so have fun spending it. I tell you, for me, it takes more time for me to spend a gift card that I've been given than if I were just gonna go out and buy myself something. I don't know what it is about free money that all of a sudden it makes making the decision so important. You've got to buy just the right thing with that free money, and it will take me forever to spend a gift card, and yet I can go buy a pair of shoes with my own money without no problem at all. So I have 2 lucky winners. We'll call them out, and then we'll do our winner chicken dinner dance. And then again, I'm going to ask you to indulge me for just a few moments. And when I say a few moments, it could be as long as it's going to take me to tell my story. So if you are watching this during the premiere and you don't want to listen to my story, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. You cannot bloop, 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 fast forward. There's no fast forward till I tilt down. You're stuck with me until I start the class. If you're not watching this during the premiere, so you're not part of the live chat, you can go, and when I go, those are my sound effects. Sound effects are required here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. I have so many different sound effects, but then when you see me tilt down, you fast forward it, you see me tilt down, you know I've started the class, and you can skip my entire story. But let's get back to winner chicken dinner, can we? So our first winner chicken dinner is, oh, Sue's Bowie? Is that it? Sue's, you only have 4 letters in your last name. And let me tell you, for a girl with dyslexia, that's actually, this is really hard. I have a learning disability. So, and 2 of those letters are vowels. So Sue's Bowie, I'm gonna guess that that's it. If I'm wrong, you're gonna forgive me. Why? There's $100 in your online account. You'll forgive me a lot for $100. Especially just a mispronunciation of your last name. Congratulations, Suze, but you're not alone. Our second winner chicken dinner, I can pronounce this name easy peasy. Rita DeCook. Hello, Rita DeCook, how are you? Welcome. You're a winner chicken dinner. Congratulations, $100 in your online account, girlfriend. Suze and Rita, well done you. Are you rewinding so you can hear your name again? Are you calling in your fur babies, your loved ones, your spouses so you can say, look, she called my name? Are you calling your friends and family across the country? Go for it. You are finally a winner chicken dinner. You just never know when I'm gonna call your name, how long it will take. Could take a few weeks, it could take a few years. We have random software that picks our winners, and who they are is who they are. But today it's all about Suze and Rita. Congratulations. Enjoy spending your $100 here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. Now the winner chicken dinner dance. Are you ready? You're a winner chicken dinner. You're a winner chicken dinner. Wahoo, ka-choo for you. Congratulations to the both of you. I really do hope that you just have too much fun and buy something you wouldn't necessarily buy for yourself. Do something special just for you, or maybe do something special for you and for somebody else, and pass a little bit of that winnings forward off to somebody who maybe is your crafty friend who would just love a special little treat, right? Absolutely. So you gotta like the video, and then you have to post a comment below. Live chat videos do not count. I'm still trying to figure out how to do a prize for live chat, but I'll get there. I'll get there at some point. Now, I've asked you to indulge me for a few minutes, and I do appreciate that. And again, when I say a few minutes, it could be however long it is for me to tell my story. Is this a crafting show? Yes, it is. And I have an entire class to teach you. It is technique based. It is definitely something that is, I think you're going to go, oh my gosh, that's really good. I really like that. But before I get there, this is my channel, so I get the opportunity to share what I want to share when I want to share it. Now, this is about my dad, and for those of you who have been following me for quite some time, you know that both of my parents have passed. I took care of my parents for the last remaining years of their lives. They actually lived with me. My parents divorced when I was 10 years old. They moved in together. Now I'm 56, so this was unheard of when I was growing up. First, divorce was not a big thing, and then my parents moving back in together when I was 12. I used to tell people, my parents are divorced but living together, and there people would be like, what? But again, so they moved back in together when I was 12, and they lived together until I was 18. Then my dad wanted to move to Victorville, California, and my mom wanted to stay here in Canyon Country. So my dad built a house there and my mom stayed here, but they never actually separated. My mom would go visit my dad for a few weeks, and they'd get on each other's nerves, yip, 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 and my mom would come home. My dad would come out and visit my mom for a few weeks, and they'd start to get on each other's nerves, yip, 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 and my dad would go home. I think if they had separate residences to begin with, where they had a space to go when the yip, yip, yip started, they probably would have never divorced. Now, my parents were 10 years apart from each other, and so I knew, even though I am the youngest of 4 children, I'm the youngest by quite a bit, and my brothers and sisters are not part of, or were not part of our life for a good chunk of the time. So I knew at some point I would have my parents. I thought I would have one of them living with me and then the other one living with me because there was such an age difference between them. But no, I ended up having both of my parents at the exact same time. And my mom had psychotic depression and dementia, and my dad had Alzheimer's. And so I had them sleeping. They'd lived I had a bedroom for them in our house. They shared the same bed. It was like they were married all over again, but they were in love with each other all over again. It was very, very, very sweet. So this story is about my dad, and it has to do with when I started not so much in the jewelry industry, but when I got a job in corporate jewelry. So I went to work for a major manufacturer of fine jewelry, and we would go to trade shows many times a year. Not trade shows that you, a consumer, would go to. These were trade shows that only retailers could go to. And they were in Las Vegas, the JCK show or the JA show at the Javits in New York, and we would go to many of them a year. And I would get in a few days early and have to set the booth. We had a huge booth, and security there was crazy. There were armed guards and Uzis and AK-47s and Volts. And I mean, because you had maybe even $1 billion worth of jewelry on premise at like the Sands Expo. So you would have anything from a sterling silver manufacturer all the way up to like a Harry Winston, where they would have one diamond showing, and it was $1 billion for this one diamond. It was beautiful. It was so much fun. And when we would go to Las Vegas, this was the first show I went to, was in Las Vegas. I remember my employer got mad at me because I checked a bag. He's like, we do not check bags. You pack what you can pack in a carry-on. We do not. I never checked a bag again, ever. But my dad lived in Victorville, so that's not far from Las Vegas. He drove in, and I would put him up at our hotel, and he would come help me do setup, because I would be there several days ahead of the owners of the company to set up the booth. And this was my first time ever doing it. And I had help. Obviously I had help, but I was the person in charge. So my dad is there, and he will talk to anybody. Hello, I'm Stacey. I am my father's daughter, and I will talk to anybody. Everybody knows that. I'll be standing in an elevator and I'll just start a conversation. Hey. So I'm setting things up, and my dad meanders over to the next booth. And he starts talking to the next booth, and they're setting up it's a trade show. So the days before the show, it's hot in there. There's no air conditioning. There's no carpet. Everybody's got big pallets going on. And my dad's over there talking to these guys. And I'm like, Dad, Dale. And my dad's like, what? He comes over and he's like, what? And I'm like, you can't talk to them. He's like, why? And I said, because they're our competition. They're selling to the same people we're selling to. You can't talk to them. No. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, really, no. And he's like, well, I don't understand, Stacey. Why can't are they selling the exact same product you are, or do they knock your product off? And I'm like, well, no. And he's like, are they disrespectful, or have they been mean to you, or do they trash talk you? Well, no. And he's like, oh, so you're afraid of them. I'm like, oh, wait right here. So I'm in my 20s, and I am sure my little head bob was going on like, I don't think I'm afraid of them. Oh, no. So he goes, oh, you must be afraid of them if you don't want me talking to them. So, is that the problem? I'm like, Dad, no. And he's like, I don't understand the problem. And I said, just please. He's like, well, okay. So my dad is the type of person that if you take your eyes off of him for a moment, he was the type of person, he would wander. Like, this was before Alzheimer's wandering. This was just my dad going, hey, and he'd walk up and down the aisles, and he'd introduce himself to absolutely everybody. In the subsequent years, people would ask when my dad was going to get to the show. So I did take my eyes off of him. I have a job to do. I'm getting everything set up, and he's wandering, and I see him talking to another booth. Dad, get over here. And he comes back and he goes, What? I said, I told you, you can't talk to them. You know, they're competition. And he's like, yeah, I heard you the first time. I heard you the first time. Totally ignored what you said. What do? You can't come back to your father and say, you know, I'm like, I'm going to send you back to the hotel. And I said, Dad, they're our competition. And he said, that's how you see these people? And I said, well, how else am I supposed to see them? He said, how about your community? How about your industry? How about you see them as people who fully understand exactly what you are going through because they are going through it as well. Maybe you look at them like that. And I'm like, so, you know when you're scolded by your parent, and I don't care how old you are, all of a sudden you feel like you're 5 years old all over again. And he's like, maybe if you introduced yourself and you talked to these people, you would be part of the industry and the community too. But if you're going to segregate yourself off, boy, you're going to have a very, very lonely life in this business. This is your business, Stacey. These are your people. They share commonality with you, and nobody is going to understand what you are going through better than them. He said, if you have a change of buyers, yick. What do you mean this buyer's leaving? Yeah, this buyer's leaving. Well, now who are we going to have? Who are you going to talk to about that? A problem customer. Maybe you share a customer. Maybe they have an idea or how they handle them better than you do. Or maybe you can share with them on how you've handled a situation. But if you keep yourself separate, well, I sure hope you have all the answers to all of your problems and questions. So it was a very good learning lesson for me, and I went and I talked to every single booth around us. Now, mind you, the company that I worked for had been going to this trade show for many years before I started. So the booth we had was their space for many years. So everybody knew who the company was, but I went through and I introduced myself to everybody. And lo and behold, my dad, of course, was right. Of course, these people were here to support and help, and they could empathize and sympathize, and they could go, yep, been in those shoes before, yep, been in that time out with that buyer before, yep, understand. And we could go to dinner together afterwards after the show, and I made such great friends. But my first gut feeling was to go, oh, nope, everybody, nope, you all stay away. I'm going to do my thing, and that's all. You do yours, and we are never going to talk. We're never going to meet. Wow, if I had kept to that attitude, I would not be the person I am today. Nope, you know me. I am all about promoting independent retailers, promoting other businesses. It's not just about scrapbooking made simple. It is about our industry. And this is where my story, this is where maybe the aha moment of the story comes in and why I'm telling it. I am a licensed designer for Sizzix and Jacquard and Couture Creations, and I'm very proud of that. I am excited that they've asked me to be part of their community, and I'm proud to add something to our industry. Well, recently I launched with Sizzix a brand new Stacey Park Teal Gemstone big shot machine that is just dreamy, and along with it 6x6 teal glitter cutting pads and an exclusive, all of it's limited edition, but a brand new color of opulent paper in teal. And again, it's stunning. It's not like a little pretty, it's like, oh my gosh, pretty. But it's not here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. You're going to find it at scrapbook.com. And people have, we've received, there's been some comments about, well, why are you promoting them? Well, why wouldn't I promote them? They're my people. They're my community. They're my industry. They are the people who understand everything I'm going through, maybe on a much bigger scale. But did you know that Scrapbook.com is also an independent retailer? Did you know that they're owned by one family? Yeah, they're just like me, a little bit bigger, but just like me. So when Scrapbook.com first saw the Sizzix Big Shot machine and the teal paper, the opulent, and the cutting plates, they saw something in it that made them say, hey, could we have an exclusive on it for a little while? And Sizzix said, yeah, I think we can work that out. And I'm glad that they have it. I'm glad that they saw something in the product that made their heart go pitter patter in hopes that it makes your heart go pitter patter. But if it wasn't for my dad saying, so are you afraid of them? Are they being rude? Did they trash talk you? Are they knocking your product off? Why would you not want to be part of a community in your industry? If my dad hadn't taught me that, I don't know. I wouldn't be the person I am today. So Scrapbook.com is a leader in our industry. And I would love to emulate what they do, because they are kind and they are giving and they are about community and they are about being supportive. So scrapbooking made simple. I'm going to be using the teal cutting pads today, the 6x6 teal cutting pads. You can't get them here, but it's okay. I know where you can. You can get them at scrapbook.com. And it's the lesson from my dad when I was in my early 20s that taught me not to be afraid. Not to be afraid of competition or other businesses. I know what I do, and I'm proud of what I do. And I'm proud of what scrapbook.com does for our industry. And we don't have to be separate. We can be together. So, teal cutting pads, scrapbook.com. Stacey Park Big Shot machine in the gemstone pattern. For now, scrapbook.com. Opulent paper. Sold out the first day. They got it back in. It may be sold out again. I know there's another order that's arriving either Tuesday or Wednesday. Get yourself on the notify me list if you haven't already got it. It's at scrapbook.com. Forever? No, not forever. For a little while. And by George, I'm happy and proud that they saw something in me and in this product, that they took it upon themselves to reach out to Sizzix and say, gosh, what could we do to get this before anybody else? If it were me, you know me, I have exclusive dies from Simple and Basic to get today. Yeah, I mean, I do it on a smaller scale, but I've got exclusive product from Simple and Basic today. Why? Because I went to them and I said, what do I have to do to get that? How do I get that done? And they told me, and I was able to do it. So there's my story. And for those of you who are not necessarily understanding why we don't have it first, well, sometimes you just have to, we take a step back and we support the community as a whole. And we have our commonalities that I get to share when I go to see scrapbook.com, and they're part of my industry, and I'm so proud to be part of this industry. All we want to do is keep all of you creative and feeling successful in your makes. So I hope that explains a little bit about the teal Stacey Park limited edition, and it is very limited. I'm not kidding about that. Limited edition products. When will I have it? Later. later. For now, visit scrapbook.com and buy your goodies there. And if there's stuff that you find here at Scrapbooking Made Simple, buy that here. If we all sprinkle a little bit everywhere, then everybody gets to stay in business. Okay, that's my story. I'm going to tilt on down. I appreciate you indulging me and letting me talk about my dad. I really do miss my parents. I wouldn't be who I am without them. So down we go. We're going to start for today. Bye, everybody. Okay, so my dad's saying, I heard you the first time. Yeah, I heard you the first time. Don't talk to them, Dad. I heard you the first time, but why? Okay, so I do have exclusive product. I have product from Hunkydory, which already you all know we have such limited quantities of Hunkydory, but I also have exclusive product from Simple and Basic. Look at, isn't this cute? The die is Simple and Basic. That is a perfect A7 die. This is an A7, European A7 Pocket Pal from Simple and Basic. Wait, I've got 4 new Pocket Pals. I had Simple and Basic do the die to fit. Look at how cute is this. It's on a Sizzix card base. Yep. But wait, it gets better. And I have so many samples over here. How I'm going to show you everything. Then I had them do an A6. Look at that. Perfect A6. Open it up. Bam. Wait till you see the die and how you do this. It's so simple. And then for those of you who are not die cutters, I didn't forget about you. Oh no, look at what we have from Hunkydory. The Kinetic cards. All you have to do is fold on the score lines and decorate. 16 cards, 16 envelopes, and 2 different styles. Yay! Love it all. Love it all. Now I want to talk to you about the Hunkydory first, because the Hunkydory is what is most limited and what we sell out of the first. Let's start with the Duo Designs. So this is Duo Design paper. It is double-sided. Double-sided. It is about 65-pound weight, I would say. It's not heavy. No, it's decorative paper, not cardstock paper. But it is absolutely stunning. I mean, it is drop-dead gorgeous. So you have one side, you have the back side. It is absolutely drop-dead gorgeous. And when you see the samples made with it, you're going to swoon over them. We have limited quantities of this. You're like, well, why limited? Because it's paper, and frankly, paper is heavy to get here. This is an international company, and it isn't inexpensive to have it ship. It is beautiful paper. See, the back sides are just sparklies. It's just like glitter. You can use those back sides any time of the year. So if you don't use all of this for Christmas, no worries. You've got all of this for for Valentine's Day, every other occasion. Oh my gosh, but this doesn't have to be Christmas. This is gorgeous. That is absolutely beautiful. And this is absolutely beautiful. Not every sheet is so Christmassy. Love it. So this is the first pack. It's Festive Flowers and Seasonal Sparkle. The second pack we have is Winter. Again, it is absolutely dreamy. The colors are yummy. Look at that that's just beautiful. All of it, both sides are amazing. They do such a gorgeous job on their paper. Really, they do. You get so many different designs. Everything coordinates together. Everything coordinates together. 4 of what, like 8 different, it's 48 pages, 4 each of 12 different designs, and everything's double-sided. So this is the Stunning Snowflakes and Soft Snowfall. And then probably my favorite is Winter Wonderland and Fancy Flakes. Now this is lovely, but what's on the other side is beyond gorgeous. I mean, you just chop this up and there's your Christmas card right there. It is beyond beautiful. It is absolutely limited. All of them, we only have so many of. Isn't that gorgeous? They're all different. The backside is equally as fabulous. Great guy cards for the backside. And this is their Duos paper. And I don't know how you go wrong with any of them. I loved them all, so I bought them all. Between the Winter Wonderland, the Stunning Snowflakes, and the Festive Flowers, you can't go wrong with any of these. Not with any of them. We also brought in the new Pocket Pals. Pocket Pals. So these are little toppers that I'm going to be using all day today. And I brought in all 4. We have them on an I Want It All. They're an amazing price. Let me open so I can flip through. You get 64 sheets. They are A7, which means the dies that I had Simple and Basic do, I had them do an A7 so that you can then make the most darling gatefold cards with these as your centers. So we've got In the Spirit of Christmas, which is lovely. It's absolutely lovely. You've got some stunning designs. And yes, they're a little religious. Absolutely. I make no apologies for that either. So pretty. And for those of you who would like to send something a little bit more religious out, it's kind of hard to find anything. Look at that. Isn't this beautiful? It's just gorgeous. And they make the most perfect centers on your cards. We've got some layouts done with the toppers. So 4 different toppers. This one's just cute. That's all I can say. It's just cute. You've got Santa. You've got the snowman. Look at the little gnome. Isn't he darling? So these are just darling. If you were making little kids, cards for little kids or maybe little treat bags, these are perfect for them. Darling to put inside a little treat bag. The little penguins, aren't they cute? And you get 64. I mean, there's a ton in here. 64 and how many, what does it say? 16 designs, 4 of each. Perfect for the little ones. And they're a holiday. Oh, isn't he cute? So when these are gone, the Pocket Pals. Let's see, here we've got our winter. So pretty. Look at, isn't he cute? They're absolutely lovely. And there's something here for everybody. And they're so affordable. You can make 64 cards with just one set. You mat it, put it on a card base and a sentiment, and you are done. Maybe this is your community. Maybe this is what you have at Christmas time. Maybe you have grandkids or nieces or nephews or kids yourself out making snowmen and caroling and snowball fights. Isn't that lovely? So very limited on the Pocket Pals. And then the last one is Christmas traditions. So here we've got the sleigh, and we've got sugar cookies, and the old jalopy, and a gingerbread man, poinsettia, gosh, that's pretty. Christmas tree. Look at the wreath. A nutcracker. These are handy to have. You put a little hole punch in there, put some ribbon through there, put to and from on the back of these. Lots of ways to use them. Oh, love him. Lots of ways to use these. Our old vintage Santa. Oh, the ornaments are beautiful too. So I have 4 of the Pocket Pals. There is an I want it all for all 4 and lesser quantity in the open stock. So when they are gone, they are gone. The next thing I have is and I think this is probably where we're well, I do have the A7. We're going to be using the A7 mirror card. You get, what is it, 80 sheets. There's 20 colors. You get 4 of each color. I'm going to be using these today because they are the perfect, and I do mean the perfect mat. Gosh, that worked out well. For your Pocket Pals. Instant mat. You don't even have to trim anything out. Done. Tape it down and you're halfway there. Instantly done. So we've got this is the Pocket Pad Mirror Mats color assortment. There's 80 sheets, 4 of each color, 20 colors total. And they work perfectly with all the Pocket Pads. Even the older ones that you have, any of the Pocket Pads are going to fit on these perfectly. But I think where we're going to start today is in the Kinetic cards. So I do have the dies from Simple and Basic. We're selling them as a bundle. You have the A7, which is a European A7, not a US A7. A US A7 would be more like a 5x7. This is a European A7, and then this is an A6. And like, you're going, gosh, that looks big, but wait till you see what I do with them. And we're selling them as a bundle, and I think they both are on sale for like $19.99. And these are exclusive. They were made just for me. Just like scrapbook.com got the special on the Stacey Park product early, I got these. So I'm going to start with the Kinetic cards, and we do have an I Want It All bundle. There are 2 different types. There is 16 cards in each bundle. All of them are foiled, and you get the coordinating envelopes. So you've got matching envelopes to go with. I think I will start with these. So if you are not a die cutter and you want to make Christmas cards, this is a great way to start. So each one of them has got a foil element to it. And there's 16 of them. Not all the foil elements are the same. They've got different patterns on them. Beautiful, different patterns on them. And they're easy to do. So I guess what I need to do is decide first, maybe I decide what Pocket Pal I want to do. So let's see. Gosh, that one's so pretty. Oof. That one's so pretty. That was like kismet right there. Hello. I think I say yes to that. Oh, and she's so pretty. Or should I go vertical? Oh, maybe this one's better. Oh, that looks really good there too. Oh, but this one's beautiful too. Okay, I need to stop pulling them out, right? Just go with one or two. So maybe I do this one. Or that one. Like Stacey, just make up your mind. It's very difficult sometimes. Nope, don't like that on there. All right, let's start with that one. I'm gonna start there and then we'll move on. Maybe I'll find another one that I like, but I love that. I think that's beautiful. But I love that one too. All right, let's see what kind of mat we're gonna use, and maybe that will make my decision for me. So I think do we want the silver mat? I think that would be pretty against the gold mat. And then the gold against the silver, maybe. And I think that one be pretty on that. Or maybe even the charcoal. Give a girl 20 different colors and what are you gonna do, right? Oh, I think that's just lovely. And actually, I think that one's good too. So I think I'm gonna do these two in this style. So, easy peasy, I'm gonna just tape these right on down. It can't get any easier than that. You don't need any scissors, you don't need any glue. These are bing, bang, bum, done. These are my kind of crafting. Instant success. Instant validation. You don't have to wait very long to have an aha moment. And I'm just gonna mat it right down onto, I went with kind of a charcoaly color. And look at that, done. Wahoo kachoo. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this down right on the center. The card is pre-scored, pre-cut. All you have to do is fold. That's it. Add your decoration, add your sentiment, and be done. There we go. Now all I have to do is fold. So I know that I'm going to want my top fold here. It's already scored for you. I know I'm going to want that to come up. Then I start working on my other folds. This one comes up. Then I start accordioning everything. So if this is coming up, it's wanting these to push down. See, that's coming up. Those are pushing down. And then it's going to want these to come up. So you're kind of zigzagging. Up, down, up, down. And then my last ones. So that would go down. Up, down, up, down. And then I pull this up and accordion. And then I need it facing me. This is going to want to go up. And this is going to want to go up. And 1, 2, 3, accordion. So all I'm doing is making an accordion. And there's my card. Now I can certainly add a sentiment. I could decorate the sides, whatever makes your heart happy, but it can be just that simple. Really, it can be just that easy. Done. So let's do the other one. Oh, I've got oodles of these everywhere. Everywhere. I've got so many of them. Let's do this one in this really beautiful royal blue. And some tape. And I'm going to put it right onto the mat. So the Hunkydory A7 Miri mat in the assorted colors. Look, it fits. It was made to go with the Pocket Pals. Bam, done. No trimming, no cutting, no fuss, no muss, no scissors. And then I line it up to the best of my ability while I'm sitting down, which is a little bit, oh, Stacey. A little hard to do when you're sitting down for me, but we're just gonna, oh, see, and I put my fingernail into it. Wow, did I ever. All right, just go for it. Handmade is made from the heart. Okay, I'm matted. Right on top. No. That was quick. That was a hard no. And the Pocket Pals were meant to fit right here, just perfectly. Line it up. Every one of the Kinetic cards has been foiled. Okay, now I start my accordion. So I know I want this. I know I want my center one going up. That I'm sure about. So if that's going up, these are going down, and this is going up, and this is going up, and I just start to accordion it. See, look at that. Now the bottom, I need the bottom to go. So the bottom, in, it just goes in and up. There's no trick to folding these. You're just going zigzaggy, in, out, in, out, in, out. And then done. Bam, you've made a fabulous card for somebody. A card that can stand up and look beautiful, and it's dimensional, and you can put the to and the from on the back. You can put your Christmas sentiment on the back. You could decorate the front. You could put a sentiment on the front. You have options, but look at how pretty is this. These Kinetic cards are fab. And you get 16 of them, and the envelopes. Hello, beautiful. I think that you could probably even get that. It's not thick enough. I think that'll still go first class mail, especially if you score it really good. I think you're good to go. Well, of course, I'm pulling it out and ruining my envelope, but there we go. Super easy to do. Now, I've got some that are beautifully decorated. See, we took the paper and we added paper on either side. We've added a sentiment. Isn't that gorgeous? Pocket Pal. We've got some bling going on. This is from the Duos paper. Look at how beautiful everything coordinates together. And it just folds up. And then it stands up. Love these. Scoring is going to be important after. Once you get the fold done, then go back with your bone folder or with the back of a knife or a spoon and score it really, really well. But these are lovely. It's absolutely lovely. And I have so many to show you. But this isn't the only Kinetic style they have. Here. Also comes with the envelopes. Christmas folded Kinetic cards. It's not telling, there's not a name for it. But 16 cards, 16 envelopes. And let's see, what do we like? We did that. Let's maybe see, or maybe something cutesy. Oh, what? Ooh. Oh, well, that's really pretty right there. But do I want it that way? Or do I want it that way? What other colors do I have? So look at all the colors you get. And different patterns. And different styles. That black one's really good. So let's see what I want to pick. The snowman. I'm building the snowman's kind of cute. Oh, that one's really lovely too. Yeah, maybe those two. I think I'll do this one on the green. So maybe the green or the gray. I think the gray is a little washed out. I think the green might be better. Yeah, I think the green is better, and I like that one on the black. So let's gather these up. And let's see what we do with this one. Now here, the size is exactly the size. But if you want to go in and add your mat, you can. Ooh, maybe a pop of red. It's like having a big old deck of cards. Pick your color, any color, name your color, what color you want. I think I like that red better. So if I do that, it fits right over the top. Right over the top. Let's tape it on down. Now this is for easy peasy crafting. First time ever making cards, you don't want to buy anything too much. You don't want to have to get glue and scissors out, but you want to make your own cards because you want to say you made your, maybe you just want to try and you've never tried making your own cards. This is it. This is an easy way to do it. You haven't seen me take a single pair of scissors out or wet glue. Get a roll of Stacey tape. It's super inexpensive. It's really long. There's like 85 feet of adhesive on there. It's gonna hold everything. You get that, you get the mirror, you get one of the pocket pal, and your cards. Oh, that was not good. I really need to, okay, I'm just gonna leave it. Oh, Stacey. I need to stand up. Yes, I did just say I was gonna leave it. But how long have you known me? How long we've been friends? Now, if you're a new friend, you'll notice I say one thing and I do the exact opposite. I say I'm not going to finish it, but then I stand there or I sit and I finish whatever I'm making. I really need to not finish this, but I can't. I could not just leave that cattywampus. It was driving me crazy. Nope, this ain't, well, nope, that's not any better. Well, you can see how much you can put your poor pocket pals through. If I could stand up, we'd be done. See, I'm still too far on the side. Better. Okay, that only took me 5 minutes to do. If you were watching during the premiere, you couldn't fast forward me. And hopefully you didn't turn me off. But if you did, I can understand. I don't pre-make anything. I don't fast forward. I don't edit. What you see is what you get. And, well, that's me. So. Down we go. Now we start to accordion our card. So I know that I'm going to want the first one to go up. So I think the first one goes up. And then the second one goes down. this one's gonna come over like that. And that one, oh, I always forget how, yeah, it's just, you just gotta go for it, Stacey. This one comes, that one goes down, that one goes down, this one comes up, this one comes up. And then you start to just, this one comes up, this one comes up. These go down, and then you just start folding it over onto itself. No. Do I have it backwards? Is it this one comes up and this one goes down? Up, down, that means this one would come up. And then this one would go down. Oh, there we go. There we go, there we go. You see, you got it? There we go. So once you get the up downs correct, because it's literally 3 score lines. Once you get the up downs correct, it folds right in onto itself. Yay! I just had to figure my ups and downs. And then you've got your card, which then you can decorate your panels and add your sentiments. So it's up, this one's up, down, then up, down, up, down. So mountain, 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 mountain is what it is. Look how cute. And fits right into the envelope. It's a different size envelope, so if you get both, just know the envelopes are different sizes. Fit right into the envelope. Should we try the other one? It's up, down, up, down. All right, I'm gonna leave that one there for me as an example. And I'm gonna bring this one over. And I'm gonna do this one in the gold. And let's see, maybe it doesn't take me too long. But boy, is that pretty. Seeing that gold just sets it right off. Oh, that's so lovely. What a nice Christmas card for somebody. Wish me luck. Done. First time. And then that on there. That on there. Put it right in the center because it's made for Pocket Pals. Hunkydory always has their product so that it works well with many things. They try to give you a complete solution from the mats fitting perfectly to the Kinetic cards fitting the Pocket Pals perfectly. All right. So this one went up, that one up, and then that went down because I needed to make a mountain. Then I need to make another mountain. So this one goes up, and then this one comes in. And if I start to bend it, up and up. If I start to bend it, it should start to want to fold in. See how it's wanting to fold in onto itself? And look at that. Bam! Love these. Look at how cute they are. They stand up, and you can finish decorating them if you wanted to cut out some of the Duo's paper design and maybe fill in some space here or run your sentiment along the bottom. But everybody loves something that's interactive. Everybody loves something that's interactive. And we did them easy peasy. And those pocket pals, bam, done. Look at how lovely they are. Boy, give yourself an hour and you could have all your Christmas cards done. I think these come in the I Want It All. That would give you 32 cards. Get a couple of the pocket pals and 1 pack of the mirror, and my goodness gracious, give yourself, literally, it would take about an hour to do all of them. And you got 32 Christmas cards ready to address and send. Lovely. So the Kinetic cards from Hunkydory, limited. I wish that I didn't have to say that about Hunkydory. I really do. But they are international, and it is what we can do. You know, we do the best we can. We bring in as much as we can afford to. So you've got the accordion one. Again, different colors, different patterns, but everything's got a foil finish to it. Every one of them has got a foil finish to it. And then you've got kind of the step easel. I have no idea what they call these. Same thing, all the different colors. Everything's got a different, and gosh, this can be for birthday. It's got little presents on it. That could be any time of the year. This one's got little presents on it. These don't have to be for Christmas. They've got cute little presents on them. The snowflakes may be winter. Okay, I'll give you that. But some of these can be used all year round. Gosh, isn't that beautiful? Somebody going to Disneyland, a little princess birthday. That's lovely. So the Kinetic cards, easy to do. I used no scissors. I used no glue. I used my pocket pals. I used my mats for my pocket pals and some Stacey tape, and we were off to the races. They are definitely worth the price of admission. They have done all of the work for you, all the hard work of scoring and cutting, and they've left all the easy, good, fun stuff ready for you. Okay, what's next? Next, I think we're gonna play with the pocket pals and maybe some of the Duo's paper. Maybe some of the Duo's paper. So let's grab some more pocket pals out. Oh, snowman's so stinking cute. Oh, the Nomi's drinking a glass of champagne. Oh, look at the little doggy with the... These are so cute, honestly. Well, you never know. We'll see what we get. And let's pull some out from this one, just so I have some to play with. Mailing his postcard to Santa. VW Bug. I did that one. And oh, that one's very pretty. That one's very pretty. Oh, that one's very pretty. Oh, and the train is good. Oh, Okay, I need, oh, okay, I've got more. Stop picking them out. Stop, Stacey. Okay, so let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's look at, well, let's back them. So I think he'll look good against that. And maybe him against there. And ooh, that looks really good. Against there. And them against there. And that one against there, and I've got that one there. So I do it this way, I just have a whole bunch of them ready to go. Ready to go. And no, definitely not. No. Oh, that looks good. You just gotta lay them on top and wait to see what you get. And I think the snowman maybe on the silver. And my little puppy dog on the gold. And I think that gives me enough to play with. I think that gives me more than enough to play with. All right, let's see what we have. So now I've got to find coordinating paper. Which one do we want to do first? I think the winter, maybe the winter. I think I was right with the first sheet. All right, I'm going to start with him, and we're going to make a cute little card with him. So let's tape him on down. Okay, oh, not straight. Isn't it nice to know you can peel it up? No, Stacey, you're not anywhere close. How come I got the other one on the first try? If I lean any more over the top of this, well, I'm still not close, but I'm going to be done. All right, now I think I'm going to take this paper. And I think I'm going to use kind of the white. And this is where the dies come in. Yay, the dies! 2 of them. They're sold as a bundle. A7 European for Pocket Pals, A6 for larger, and we'll get to the larger in just a moment. How do these dies work? Well, I'm so glad that you asked. Put them on my gotcha tool over here. I'm going to start with the one that's going to help me make a gatefold. And, ooh, did I not cut enough? I didn't go over far enough, Stacey. All right, we'll save that piece for a little later and we'll do it again. This time I'll make sure that I've got enough. Wahaha. All right, I'm going to cut that die right there. In fact, because the paper's thin, I'm going to cut 2 of them. Now this is where the teal cutting pads come into play. And it's not so special that they're teal, although I'd like to think that that's lots of special. It's the size of the cutting pads. These are 6 by 6 in size. The cutting pads that will come with your machine are much bigger. Let me grab the purple, that way we can see the difference. This is a standard set of cutting pads. This is the standard size. And you can see that the 6 by 6 are at least about a good 2.5 inches shorter. When you put a die here, and the die is smaller on size, and you send it through your machine, so you put your cut plate, your do not cut plate, your paper, your die, and you send this through the machine, it leaves lots and lots of area that's open. And there's no structure there, nothing there to keep the plates from warping. So when you send them on through your machine and that roller hits that pressure and there's nothing there, really nothing in between to keep that the plates from kind of warping, well, that's what happens. The smaller the die you use, the more warpage your plates can have. Now, if I did it this way, I'd even have more space here and more space there without any kind of a metal structure to help keep those pads from warpage. However, if you use a smaller set of pads, the smaller the pad, or the closer the die is to the size of the pad, the less warpage you're gonna have. Now, I only have this much and this much on the side. That's all I've got. So the warpage on these is going to be dramatically less. If I do it at a diagonal, then that even keeps the warpage down more because it's feeding through the roller like this, and there's hardly any place for it to warp up here, and there's less place down here. So when you're using 6 by 6 cutting pads, yes, the color is amazing. I love my color. Don't get me wrong, my color is beautiful. But it really is about, and I want one of them that's cut into. Are any of these cut into? Oh yes, this one's cut into very nicely. I really want to keep the warpage to a minimum. And to do that, you use a set of cutting pads that are closer to the size of your die. So I'm going to use one of them as a do not cut plate. My recommendation, because these are limited, and these are the only time you're going to get two 6x6 cutting plates together. They do sell 6x6 cutting plates, but it's sold in the multi-pack. And with the multi-pack, you get one full size, you get one 6x6, and then one this size right here to go through like a sidekick. However, you have to buy two sets of those to get two of these. This is the first time they've ever done 6x6 cutting pads together as a set. If you buy two sets, the bottom one, the first one, it's got cuts in it already. That's your first cut plate. This is the one you're always going to cut into, and this one is going to be your do not cut plate. Now it will get little indents in it, but I'm not trying to cut into it. This one always stays on top, and it's my do not cut plate. After a while, my cut plate will be so cut into, it may crack, you're gonna come to a point where it's unusable. Then your original do not cut plate becomes your cut plate. You open up your next pack, you pull out your next one, and that becomes your do not cut plate. When this one is so cracked and so warped, then this one becomes your cut plate. And then your last one comes out. You will use these plates for so long if you have two sets and you work them just like that. So I've got them in, bring over my machine. I've got my base platform, my solo shim or my A shim, my 6x6 cutting plates, do not cut plate on the bottom, and I send it on through. And bam. These are not intricate dies. You don't need to go backwards and forwards. You don't need a precision base plate. And I have both of them cut. So now I have two exactly the same. There is a tiny score line. There's a dotty line that they use for, there's a dotty, I'm thinking to myself, my brain just went one place. There's a dotty line that they use for decoration, but there's a smaller score line behind that dotty line. And you are just going to fold, find that score line, and start to fold. Find that score line. And start to fold. So now I've got the beginnings of a gatefold. Bring my little dinosaur back over. Tape right on the back. Bring my little dinosaur. So the gatefold is going to line up exactly with your A7 Pocket Pal. And tape the back. That's going to allow you to do a gatefold. But how do you close it? Well, with each set, they've given you opportunity to close, to put little holes in it so you can close them up. Let's see, let's grab this one because I've already got the I've already got Sizzix tape on it. So I could take this die right here, and it's just this little slit of a die. And I could put it here, tape it in place, and send it through so that I make a place to run some ribbon. But I was thinking while we were talking, these dies also have a decorator piece. So there's a decorator piece that will sit right on top of here. What if I did that too? Let's cut this one in half because this is the color that I did for the background. Let's cut it in half. And let's see if I can cut both of those out at the same time. I'm going to come back and do that in a minute. Bring my machine back over. So the die set has the main die that cuts out the gatefold, but then it also has a layering piece inside. So I've cut out, here's my gatefold, one half of my gatefold. Now if I wanted to, I could cut a window out of that, or I'm going to cut these and I can layer it right on top. Let's see what I get. Take my 6x6 plates. Right on top. And send it on through. And again, much less warpage. Now you can really see that little dotty detail that they've added to it. And now I can tape that on there. And then that on there. Look at how cute it's becoming. Look how cute. Okay, let's do that. That's darling. Okay, one. You get 4 pieces of this color. Two. So now I've got one half of my gatefold, the other half of my gatefold. Oh, but I want to put holes in it. Wait, I want to put holes in it. So I'm going to come back. And I've got my little die. They give you so many in the set. You've got so many opportunities. So each set comes with, whether it be just a little circle hole to put some thread through, or the slot with the dotties, or the slot plain. You've got a little label to go across the front if you want to do it that way. So cute. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, let's see, put this here, and I'm going to put my die on. And I think I'm just going to tape it in place just because I don't want it to move. Close enough. And let's send it on through and see if it cuts through both pieces. And then I'll do the other side. Gosh, if you already have Pocket Pals from earlier collections, the butterflies and the flowers and the hummingbirds and the garden ones, and they're so pretty. Pull off my Sizzix tape. It's not going to leave any residue. Bing, bang, boom. And pop. Oh, look at that. Okay, I've got it. Look at it. It's got the little area, the little round. Oh, but what did I do? Oh, Stacey. There it is. Now, I'm just going to try and line it up close. Close is good. And send this side through. So I put them together before I put my little hole in there, because I don't want to try and line it up without, you know, with them being separate. But if you were just doing the one and not adding that separate matting piece on top, then you just go for it. Okay, let's tape it down. So a little bit of Stacey tape. My Stacey tape is a little bit wider than I would want it to be. I just want to make sure I don't want that side. Oh, that's really cute too. No, just do it, Stacey. Just go, okay? Just go. That is really, really cute, isn't it? So my Stacey tape's a little bit wider than I want it to be, which is fine because it's double-sided tape. So all I have to do is peel off the liner and then fold it right back into itself. And it's going to be perfect because it's all double-sided. Then I take it, line it up, fold it over, and bam! This is so cute and so easy to do. So put my Stacey tape down. Fold it over. Line it up. Bam! Now, oh, see, look at, isn't that so sweet? Oh, I actually do like it that way. And then you can take some ribbon. Or string or twine. and close it up. Done! Now what are you going to do with it? I have no idea. But if I were you, what a super cute, easy done. I mean, it really is that simple. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. So, put that one over there. I want to play with this one, I think, because I just think this one's gorgeous. I just love this. I don't know if it's because my boys were into trains when they were little, and I'm going to pull this paper because I think it's going to go great. I think the back sides are going to go great with it. Let's find the color we want to use. That looks really good. The green's really nice. I think the green looked good. I think that green looks great. So grab the small one. I don't know if I'm going to be loving the inside of that being what you see. So I wonder if I cut. Maybe just a little short, but that's okay. I can use it from that piece. So I'm going to cut 2. And let's see what we get. I'm going to cut 2. So I just folded my paper in half. Let's see what we get. Send it on through. Oh, I think that's going to be pretty. I'm going to, because I don't necessarily want well, if I did this one that way, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. I was going to double them up and tape them together, but I don't think it's going to be so bad. I think I'm going to just be happy with the way it is. And I'm not going to put anything in the center. I'm not going to add that layering piece. I love the design of this. I think it's so pretty. And I love it on there. So I'm just going to find that score line. And I'm going to score down. I think that's very cool. Okay, let's do this one. I'm just looking for that score line. I'm getting a reflection so I can see where it is. And because this paper's got a slight gloss to it, it's kind of helpful. And now I've got my, that's all it takes. Really, that's all it takes. And then I could put these together and grab my little slot, and I've just got them put together. Send it on through to add my little places to add my ribbon. Cut them both at the same time, why not? Send it on through, easy peasy. And bam! Slot in both. I just keep it on my little ribbon, on my little Sizzix maker's tape. Okay, so I'm going to keep that to the side. I'm going to tape this on down. And then we're going to move on to the larger size. Now that you see how well that little die that makes your gatefold works with these pocket pals, I purposefully asked for them to work with the pocket pals because I know you guys have them from earlier releases, and depending on the paper, I mean, these don't have to be Christmas. Right inside. And right inside. Line it up. And then add my ribbon. Shoop. make my bow. Or twine, or whatever you're going to use to close it on up. Having even just those little notches are handy. Those little openings for other things that you maybe, other dies you may have that you want to be able to close up. I should do bunny ears, bunny ears. Can I get it around? Ooh. I don't think I left myself a piece of big enough. Oh, by the hair of its chin. Look, cute! Gift card on the back of it. If you really wanted to, you could take another Pocket Pal. Put it over the back to close that up if you really wanted to, or you could take this paper. Ooh, we got lots of that. Take that, cut it to size, close up the back of it so nobody sees the back of it if you don't want. I'm guesstimating here. Put that down right over it so it closes it up. Put your gift card right on there. Done. I love these dies. I am so happy to have them because they are purposeful. They are all year round. They are anytime you need to use them. But I want to use the bigger dies now. And for that, we're going to change things up again. You're like, oh my gosh, Stacey, again? Yes, again. I'm going to bring over, let's see. Oh, what color do I want to use? Oh, that'll look darling on there. And that'll look darling on there. But if I change that to that, that'll look, oh, see, too many options. Okay, so I'm pulling out my Sizzix card bases. I might have to do all three of these. They just look too good. And you're gonna say, Stacey, you use Sizzix card bases a lot. I know I do. I absolutely know I do. Oh, see, I think that's gonna look stunning. By the time I'm done, I think that's gonna look great. Now, I cut up my Sizzix card bases more than perhaps you would expect. The 8 that I'm using are the 8 exclusive colors to Scrapbooking Made Simple. With Sizzix card bases, you get 10 card bases, and they are heavy card bases, and you get 10 envelopes. And when we put them on sale, they're all of $3.99 for 10. That is 39 cents per card per envelope. That is a holy smokes artichokes price. It really is. So when I cut them up, it's because there's a reason to do so. Now, if I cut one, I'm just cutting at the score line. That makes now I have 2 pieces of paper. I lost my card, yes, but I have 2 pieces of paper. If I bring over my die to cut my gatefold, I can only get 1/2 of my gatefold. So this would be my back. Let's just pretend that this is my back piece, right? And I want this to be my gatefold over. For every 1 card, I only get 1 gatefold. So if I cut another one, now I'm going to be able to get both of my gatefolds. So there's 1 card. But if I cut another one, I already have my backing piece. I've already got my main piece, and now I have got both of my gatefolds. So I cut, what, 2 cards? 3 cards? I cut 3 cards to make 2. So if I cut this one, I start all over again. I would have this piece, my backing piece, and 1. And then I cut another one, and I would have my second, and here, yes, 3 cards to make 2. So here's 3 cards. That made 1, or 3 cards to make 2, then 1, 2, 3. That'll make 2 more cards. 1, 2, 3. That'll make 2 more cards. So out of a pack of 10, I can make 6 gatefold cards. And it leaves me 1 regular card to play with. So out of a pack of 10 Sizzix card bases, I can make 6 gatefold cards just by cutting them. And you're saying, but why don't you just use regular paper, Stacey? Because I have the envelopes that match, and I want the matching envelopes. So you cut them up. Just know that when you get them, take 1 out, and remember that's the one that you don't cut. And then cut all the rest of them up if you want to make gatefolds. And you will be able to make 6 gatefold cards out of 1 pack, which is still super inexpensive when you're talking about gatefold cards. They're expensive. And you certainly can't get them in any special color. And they certainly don't come with the matching envelopes. So I'm going to start with this one. I've got my base, and I've got my 2 that are going to make my gatefold. So I'm going to start that with cutting my gatefolds. So my die is a little bit bigger than my paper. No big deal at all. Bring over my Big Shot machine. Still using my 6x6 plates. And I'm just going to turn it on a little bit of an angle. Or I can go straight in. Now if I go straight in like this, you're going to hear a ka-thump. Yep, that's okay. Your die is fine. Your machine is fine. Bam, number 1 done. And I can find that score line. and score it on down. So 1/2 of my gatefold is now done. Now let's cut, and I still have this piece left, so I might want to save this for a sentiment at some point. Let's cut my other, grab my other half. I know you're like, are you really cutting up all of those cards? Well, I have 10, and out of 10, I'm going to be able to make 6 gatefold cards in the color I want, in the style I want, with the matching envelopes, and they're $3.99. I think you will be challenged to find a pack of gatefold cards with envelopes in a 6-pack for $3.99. And if you do, I think it'll only be in white. This time I ran it a different direction. Oh, see, not enough pressure at the top. Not quite enough pressure at the top. I was right there at the top. So, zoop. And zoop. And let's score. Find that score line. Just start folding it down on that score line. Now I have the second half of my, see, even if it didn't have quite enough pressure at the top, I just snipped it right out, and look at that. I've got my second half of my fold. Now, what do we have in here? Oh, okay, let's use that. Yum. Oh, that's dreamy too. No, we're gonna go with this. I'm gonna use the centerpiece to decorate. So I'm already building, I'm already going, I've already started. I'm gonna use the centerpiece like we did with this one. Only this time I'm gonna use it with my larger. And I'm going to cut me enough to cut 2 of these out. Bring it on over. I'm going to put it right on a diagonal on my smaller size plates, right on top with my do not cut plate, and send it on through. So everything I've done today has fit these plates. And I am seeing less warpage than I would with larger plates. Bing, bang, boom. Oh, that looks so good. here. That one there. Let's tape them in place. What does the back of this look like? I think I'm going to mat that too, but let's get this taped in place. You would do a better job of taping down than I am. I'm just trying to get it down so you can see. Fold it in. There we go. That looks good. Let's put this down together. Put this down on here. I love mats. They just add a little something something to everything. I love double matting. I love triple matting. It's just paper, and yet it adds such an element. Here's my base. It just helps it set off just a little bit. There's my base. And then I've got one gatefold. I've got the other gatefold. And then you open. What do we think? And I'm using my Sizzix cards. You would do a better job of taping down. I'm just trying to get it down. And I'm not going to put the holes in it yet, or for you. I think you get the idea of how the holes work. I just want to build it. Oh, even that's cute with a ribbon around the whole thing. Even that's darling. Gatefold. I never leave myself enough on one side. Never. Look at how cute is that? Bam. You can do this. You really, really, really can. I wonder if there's something I can do with this one. I don't think that this is the right green. I don't know that I'm going to love red with it. But I sure do like... Okay, so this one done. Bam. Finished. Wahoo Kachoo. Put a sentiment on it. Call it done. Make a gatefold any time of the year, for any occasion, for any card. This die is so good. Fits through, it will fit through a sidekick. I think that will go through a sidekick. It's going to be really close. I know the A7 definitely will. I think that'll go through a sidekick. Look at how cute. Okay, done. Bam. Now, I have the blue, but I'd like to do something with this, but I just don't know what this would go on top of. I've got the red. And remember, you're going to take one of them and you're just going to tuck it away because you're going to use that one as is. And it's going to take 3 to make 2. So if you want to make 2 gatefold cards, you grab 3 cards. 3 to make 2. I'm still thinking about this one. I think that's too bright. I think we may come back to that. So, 3 cards to make 2, and I'm just cutting off at the score. I cut up my Sizzix cards all the time. I love that they have the exact match envelopes. And for the price, it is wahoo kachoo. So now I have got a base. I've got 2 gatefolds. I've got a base. And I've got 2 gatefolds. Base and 2 gatefolds, a base and 2 gatefolds. My goodness, that's pretty. All right, let's cut our gatefolds, and let's see if we can cut through 2 at the same time. You think it'll go through both of them at the same time? As they say, no guts, no glory. Right on my 6x6. Look at how perfectly that's going to fit. And it's going to keep the structure of my plates from warping. And let's send it on through. Ooh, and let's bring it on back. And we'll see if this had enough to get through 2 heavy pieces of cardstock. Oh! Don't throw my die away, Stacey. Don't throw your die away. And then bend on my score line. Just find your score line. Bend, bend, bend. And find my other score line. And bend, bend, bend. And do I want to back this with something? Nothing there. That's not so bad. This on that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to mat this down. So I just line it up here. Figure out how much of a border I want. So if I do it like this, I'm going to have about half of that all the way around. And then I just turn it over. Should I do it this way? So then I don't lose the bottom half. I think I am. I think I'm going to do it this way. So that, turn it over. I don't want to lose this piece. I might use that on a slimline. Cut, cut, cut. Yeah, can't you see that on a slimline? Oh, perfect. Turn it over. See, and I've got the perfect mat ready to go. But as I'm looking at this, I'm changing my mind. Like, Stacey, stop. No. I'm looking at that other poinsettia going, oh, I bet that would be pretty on this one too. The other Pocket Pal poinsettia. See, now why could I do that mat so easily? I was thinking this one. Oh, oh, Dreamboat. Dreamboat, can you see that? Oh, I didn't have that one taped down yet. I got so excited. I was so excited. Oh my God. Huh. First try. Wahoo Kachoo for me. I'm feeling like a winner chicken dinner here. I'm loving these. Down. If you've got a die cutting machine, you can do this. Every time you want to make a gatefold card, you no longer have to think about, okay, where am I going to go buy some gatefolds, or how am I going to freehand it? Wouldn't that make the cutest little envelope? Oh my gosh. Oh, that would be so cute. Look at that as a little envelope. Oh. I had to have these dies. I had to. So people ask, when do you get to craft, Stacey? You're here. Hello, this is my time. This is why I don't mind if it takes me 3 hours to do a class, because, well, this is my time this week. This is my crafting. This is where I get it done. This is where I get to create and have fun and laugh and giggle. How pretty is this? They really are just lovely. I would tea dye this ribbon. I would. I put my sentiment, a little sentiment just on the front. Like literally, I just put my sentiment like right there. Gosh, I don't know where all the ones we've done are. They're here, they're there, they're everywhere. With the added layering, without the added layering. But I'm going to take this one, and I think I'm going to finish this one. And I like this paper. I do. Now, am I going to suck it up? Oh, I think I am. So I'm going to give up my houses on that side. I'm going to give up my houses. I'm making an instant mat, and then all you do is slide it over. Look at that. See? Done. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I can make a bookmark. I'm going to save this and make a bookmark. All right. Instant card. Instant card. Oh, I love this paper. I love the Pocket Pals. I love all the options I have with them. I'm glad you get 4 sheets, because it's killing me. I love the back sides as much as I love the front side. Instant mat, look at that. Bing, bang, boom. I'm going to put this one on top of that. So if I tape that there, or maybe I tape that inside. So this time I just used my forest green exclusive Sizzix card base and envelope as a card. I didn't cut it at all, because I'm going to take my little A7 that I made earlier with the little train, and I'm going to use it as my decoration. Oh, Stacey, that would be bad. Okay, good. I'm going to give myself a bigger piece of ribbon. That's plenty big of ribbon. If I can't get a bow out of that, boy, we got bigger problems. Look at that. Okay, so this time I think I've left enough to do bunny ear, bunny ear. Bunny ear, bunny ear. Twist and pull, which is my preferred method of doing a bow. And then just tweak it until I've got it the way I want it, but that's okay. We won't tweak it too much, we'll just go for it. And then I open, and it's the card inside the card, and then I can put the gift card in here. I love it. Or I could have gone all the way around the whole thing. It's really up to you. It's all about options. I could have just done the whole wrap around the whole thing. Up to you, but I love the little A7 on top of the A6. So cute, right? Yes, so cute. I agree. So cute. These were easy to make. Really easy to make. And having the card bases where you, for every 3 you cut, you can make 2. For every 3 of the Sizzix card bases you cut, you can make 2 in the A6. And they work perfectly with the teal cutting pads. They're only available at scrapbook.com. Remember, community. Remember, my industry people. These are my people, and I am honored and proud to share the limelight with them. Absolutely. I think these are absolutely darling. The A7s, all those pocket pals that you can now do. Look at, isn't he so cute? Gosh, and then I could put him onto a card if I wanted. But this is just darling for a little one. Little gift card tag to the back. You can make your gatefold any time of the year you want, with any paper you want, with any design you want, with any theme you want, because you have the dies to get it done. Oh my gosh, we started way back when I did it easy peasy. For those of you who maybe don't die cut, but you want to do Christmas cards, but you want them fast and easy, but you want them handmade, but you don't want to buy a lot of supplies. Well, here, we have the Kinetic card bases ready to go. Get some pocket pals, get yourself the set of mats, the A7 set of mats where you get 80 sheets. Whether you like this style or love this. So pretty. I would probably put some of the paper here and here, maybe decorate that out, add my sentiment. You can do, if you get both, you can do 32 cards in like a matter of an hour or so. Look at how pretty these are. This is where we started way back when. But then we added so much more. And it all has to do with the Hunkydory and the Simple and Basic. It really does. They keep it so convenient. So convenient. All right, let me scooch these off to the side. Let me show you what we have. Okay, so I opened up a jillion of them, but I have all eight of the Sizzix card bases. I really wanted to do the snowman in the blue. He would look so good in that blue. So all 8 of the card bases. This was the second set of card bases, exclusive card bases that we have here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. And then the first set is the lighter yellow, the hot pink, the purple, and terrible picture on the front of it. The color is absolutely gorgeous. The color is the Stacey teal. So the reason I did all 8 is because in the wintry ones, you're gonna want these colors here. In the Christmassy ones, you're gonna want these colors here. So remember, you get 10 cards. For every 3, you make 2 gatefold. So you'll be able to make 6 gatefold. Yeah, 6 gatefold out of one set and have 1 card left over. Or you just use them as cards like I did. No. You want to do the gatefold. And if you want to use your own paper, by all means, make your own card bases. I just like the fact that I have the exact color envelopes ready to go. And yes, they have adhesive on them. These are the ones that I picked and ordered. So I can just put it right in my envelope. And I'm ready to go. And it matches. So the card bases are on sale. We do them on sale all the time because I use them all the time. They're like the best value ever. Then we have, this is the A7 assorted that I was using today. We also have some A7 in the gold. We have some in the rainbow. So we've got A7 available. This is the one that I used today and that we have the most of. We have some A6 mats in the gold and in the silver. Very few of these left. Very, very few of these left. We have the Pocket Pals. The best value is going to be the I Want It All bundle. And when these are gone, they're gone. We don't get them back. These are a one and done. So even if you save them for next year, they're darling and they're so affordable. Man, you can put these out for the kids to play with and they can make all the tags for the Christmas presents that you're going to help them purchase at their elementary school. For all of their siblings and their aunts and their uncles. Great value there. We've got the Duo Designs that I used. I have to say I love every last piece of paper in all 3 of these. When you see the samples, I think you are going to go, oh! And if you haven't got it already, I am hoping it's not sold out for you. I have the dies. They're being sold only as the bundle. I'm doing them only as the bundle, and we've got them at a smoking hot price for you so that you can get both of them. So you can do A7 and A2. And remember, this is A7 European size. It's like an ATC card size for us. A7 in the States is more like a 5x7. But in A2 in Europe is like this enormous piece of paper. It's like huge. And then I've got the Kinetic cards. Again, sold as a bundle. We have some as open stock. If you're looking for fast, easy, quick, pretty, affordable, foiled, this is a great option for you. And if you like the teal cutting pads, I encourage you to head over to scrapbook.com. If you like the teal opulent, I encourage you to go over to the .com. It's scrapbook.com website, and put it in your cart. If you have to go on the notify me list for the teal, I would definitely go on the notify me list. I know they have another order coming in the next couple days. They sold out right away the first day. They got it back in just today, which is Friday, and it's almost gone again. So I know they've got more coming in on Tuesday, Wednesday. Get yourself on the notify me list because you do not want to pass up on the teal opulent. It is absolutely stunning. All right, sample time. And I have got so many samples, I honestly don't know where to begin. Like seriously, I don't even know where to begin. Okay, let's just try and grab them and see what we get. All right, so I showed you this one. Out of my way. Love you, but out of my way. I need to put these so that they can be at. Okay, so that way they know where they go. Okay. There we go. So I showed you this one already. This is the Duo's Festive Flowers paper. Is this not absolutely gorgeous? Hello, gorgeous. And then that's from the winter paper. Love this, right? Oh, here. Ha 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 ha. So here's the Sizzix card. Here it is matted. Here's your pocket pal right on the front. Look at how pretty is that. Yay. Here we have, so instead of it going this way, it's going this way. Isn't that cute? That's so clever. Look at how cute that is going in the opposite direction. Love it. Oh, there's that paper I love. Gatefolded. Pretty bow. I'm so sorry to undo your bow. I really am. Who did this one? Yvette. Oh, see, and there's the paper on the inside. Just the paper is enough. And she put the pretty, that's the inside of the, that's just that one sheet. Wow, that Yvette, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Oh, love this. See, and they added a few different colors. Who did this one? Katie. She added some mirror paper to break up the, wow, that's pretty. You can do this. She took some of the extra, she took the pocket, the mats for the pocket pals, and she cut them up and just added them to break up all of the Kinetic card. Lovely. Oh, look at this one. It has nothing to do with Christmas. Make a wish. This is out of the Festive Flowers. Beautiful. Patty, this is beautiful. Oh, and then look at this one. Oh, Holy Night by Patty as well. Patty, this is lovely. So here you have the pocket pal. And then again, out of that festive paper, it has those gold beautiful poinsettias in the background that just looks so, Patty, this is stunning. Stunning. Oh, I don't know who did this one. They took the two pieces and put them together to make a card front. How clever are you? And then this one was done by Simple and Basic. So she used the bar to go across. Open it up. Oh, look at how clever is she. And it comes with the bar with the die. Oh, again, this is that beautiful festive flower paper with the nutcracker on the inside. Oh, these are so lovely. Again, the paper, the floral paper. This is a 5x7 card. Here, so this is matting. Here's your Pocket Pal. But because we added so many mats, Gail did, she added so many mats, she was able to make a larger scale card because she matted it so beautifully. That's the Pocket Pal. That's from here, from this little thing. We were able to create, well, she was able to create a beautiful card. Oh, and here's the paper. She's used my fanciful framelit. Lovely. Yvette, beautiful. Yvette, I love it. Oh, this one's great too. You've got the jalopy. You've got my petals stamp set. This one's by Gail. Wait, there's so much more. Let's grab these. So a couple more of the Kinetic. Look at just what the Pocket Pal put right on the mat, right on there, and you are done. Oh, they picked all the ones I picked. Love that, right? Isn't that so cute? Matted it and done. Super fast, super, oh, this is lovely. Mary, this is beautiful. Wow, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. Wow, fits right inside the envelope. Sending holiday cheer. Look at how cute. See, I picked the VW too. We all have the same taste. Oh my God, who did this one? Catherine did this one, and who did this one? I don't know who did this one, but I love it. This one's darling. Mary with the bear. Oh, isn't he so cute? Christmas wishes. Look at with the bear. But wait, there's more. You're like, oh my gosh, Stacey, are you kidding me? I am not kidding you. Girls went to town. Be merry and bright. Look at how those Pocket Pals are just perfect. Simple, easy, done. Look at him. So pretty. Oh, this is beautiful. Who did this one? Catherine. Okay, so Catherine took some of the paper and she made stripes in the back. Then she took the Pocket Pal and she fussy cut. Catherine, this is stunning. Oh my gosh, girl. This is beautiful. She took the Pocket Pal and she fussy cut the bottom half. She fussy cut this and separate. This is gorgeous. And she just used the paper from the duos to make the background stripes. This is beautiful, Catherine. Really beautiful. Oh, who made this one? Katie. Oh, Katie, this is beautiful. You guys, this is all gorgeous. These are stunning. Now this can be any time of the year. So pretty. And went in and used some of glitter paper to cover up some of the foil. That way, if it had a Christmas decoration on it, it doesn't now. Who did this one? Yvette. Well done, Yvette. Love that you covered up whatever if it was a Christmas decoration, maybe it was snowflakes. It isn't now. And this one's Gail. Oh, so sweet. Pocket Pals. They're pocket pads. They're pocket pads. I want to call them Pocket Pals, but pocket pads. I'm almost there. Not quite. Oh, that's the one I did. I think that's the one I did. Oh, here. Okay. Look at the blue out of the florals. And it was mounted right onto a card. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, and who did this one? Patty did this one. And Patty did this one. Look at, see, this is, you could have anything underneath there. This is gorgeous. And I love the colors. These are Patty's colors. The purple and the lime green. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then look at how darling is this. Put your little gift card onto the back, Catherine. It's so cute. And how sweet is this? Oh, and this one's clever. This one's Catherine as well. Look at that shape of the card. That's taking two. That's taking this and putting them together. So pretty. And Patty. Okay, I love the paper on the side. I do, Patty. I love it. And then you open it to the whole house. So pretty. Well done, Patty. Oh, and look at this cute little dude. This is Yvette. Little stickum. Comes with a little bar. Aw. Look at how sweet is that. Put a little gift card in there. And here's just the paper. This is just the paper. This is Patty. I mean, your card is done. That's just the paper. And here is just the paper. Oh no, she's got the pocket pal. She's got the paper. She's got the mats. And look at the size card you can make if all you do is add matting. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4 mats with a beautiful pocket pal, and she added a little bit of snow on it. Very, very lovely, Gail. Love it. And then almost. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Look at with the little twinklings on it. This is beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Anybody who's going to get this card is going to love it. Katie, I love the little bling in as the snowflakes and the snow. So pretty. Look at how rich and royal that is. Patty went to town. Patty loved these. This is her jam. Oh, look at him, Gail. Look at him. Isn't he so cute in the pocket pal? And you've got the little snowflakes. I love him. Oh, but then we've got him over here. And this is Yvette. Same, but different. Same, but different. Oh, and stunning. Rejoicing in Christ. That's beautiful. Beautiful. All right, the only thing I have left to show you are some layouts. Oh, and this one. So Patty, again, just the paper. It's just the paper. And she put a peel-off, Christmas peel-off up there. That paper is amazing. So Gail, I think Gail did all the layouts for you, where she's got a paper pocket pad. She's got, oh, this is my embossing folder behind it. I think that's my Shine Bright. And she's made a layout for you, showing you how you can use those pocket pads as an embellishment in your layouts. So one. Aw, this is so cute. 2. Look at how cute is this. It says Holly Jolly at the top. You've got your pocket pads down there. They're so cute. Places for your pictures. Honorary SMS girl Gail made all of these. Look at, she's so good at the layouts. I bet that's a Katie Sue. sugar plums, your pocket pads. Merry Christmas. Well done, Gail. These are fabulous. Oh, okay. Look at him. Look at the vintage on this. You've got the, oh, Gail, these are just beautiful. Oh my gosh, these are amazing. For all of you scrapbookers, you got a friend in Gail. She is your people. Look at that. Beautiful. So yes, this was long. I know it's long. I can only imagine. My face is probably beet red, but that's okay. We had fun and we did a lot. There was a lot to show and a lot to share and a lot to teach, from the Kinetic cards where all you do is get your pocket pads out and put them on, fold them up, add a sentiment, send them on their way, no fuss, no muss, no glue, no scissors, done, to really starting to get into the groove with those dies, from simple and basic to do gatefold cards. You will only get them here at Scrapbooking Made Simple. That's it. That's the deal. Just like right now, you will only get the Stacey Park Big Shot machine, the teal cutting pads, the 6x6, and the opulent at scrapbook.com. But you know what? There's a reason for all of us to be here. We all have our own niche and our own vibe and what we do best, and not every single person or company can carry every single thing, and really, it's really about you having options and you staying creative and you feeling inspired no matter where that inspiration comes from. So my dad was right. I introduce myself to everybody now. I have no hesitation on walking up at a trade show as booths are being set up and saying, hey, I'm Stacey. I'm from Scrapbooking Made Simple. Who are you? I've met so many people that way. So many people that have helped me along the way, or that I have learned from, or that I have made great friends with, that I never would have done if I didn't open my eyes to see just how important community is. So, I'm Stacey. This is Scrapbooking Made Simple, scrapbookingmadesimple.com. And thanks for hanging with me today. I really had a great time. Really, I did. Until next time, I will see you on Monday for our next Make It Monday event, where we take, oh, I know what it is. We take product that's usually between $70 and $100 from your favorite manufacturers, and we offer you one bundle for just $19.99. So you're going to get a value between $70, $80, $90, $100 for just $19.99. And that's on Monday at 6 p.m. sunny California time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. Until then, bye everybody.